Margaret's doctor told her that drinking green tea would help her heart. So at 73, she started having 3 cups every day. Within 2 months, Margaret was in the emergency room with dangerous heart palpitations. The tea she thought was protecting her health was actually putting her life at risk. If you're over 60, there are 3 popular teas sitting in your kitchen right now that could be silently damaging your heart, disrupting your sleep, and interfering with your medications. Today, I'm going to reveal which 3 teas you should never drink after 60 and the safer alternatives that can actually improve your health. My name is Dr. Michael Anderson, and I've spent 25 years treating seniors who've suffered serious health problems from foods and drinks they thought were healthy. The research is clear. Your body changes dramatically after 60, and teas that were once beneficial can become dangerous. In today's video, we'll count down the 3 most dangerous teas for seniors, starting with number 3 and building to the most shocking revelation. You'll discover why these teas become toxic after 60, the warning signs your body is sending you, and the safe alternatives that provide the same benefits without the risks. Tell me in the comments, which tea do you drink the most, black, green, or herbal? Your answer might shock you by the end of this video. Dangerous tea number 3, Earl Grey and other bergamot-flavored black teas. Robert loved his morning Earl Grey tea. At 68, he'd been drinking 2 cups every morning for over 20 years. But after turning 65, Robert started experiencing muscle cramps, particularly in his legs, that seemed to come out of nowhere. Robert's doctor ran tests, but couldn't find anything wrong. What neither Robert nor his doctor realized is that the bergamot flavoring in Earl Grey tea was blocking his body's ability to absorb potassium, leading to dangerous mineral imbalances. Here's what makes bergamot-flavored teas dangerous after 60. Bergamot contains compounds called furanocoumarins that interfere with your body's ability to process essential minerals. As we age, our kidneys become less efficient at maintaining proper mineral balance. When you add bergamot's blocking effects, you create a perfect storm for serious health problems. But the real danger comes from how bergamot interacts with medications. If you're taking blood pressure medications, cholesterol drugs, or heart medications, bergamot can either amplify their effects dangerously or block them completely. Robert was taking a common blood pressure medication called a calcium channel blocker. The bergamot in his Earl Grey was interfering with how his body processed this medication, causing his blood pressure to fluctuate wildly throughout the day. The muscle cramps Robert experienced were actually warning signs of potassium depletion, which can lead to dangerous heart rhythm problems. In seniors, potassium imbalances can cause sudden cardiac arrest. When Robert switched from Earl Grey to plain black tea without bergamot, his muscle cramps disappeared within 2 weeks. His blood pressure stabilized, and he felt more energetic than he had in months. If you love Earl Grey, here's a safer alternative. Try English breakfast tea or Ceylon tea. These provide the same robust black tea flavor without the bergamot that causes problems. You can add a slice of lemon for citrus flavor that's safe for seniors. But Earl Grey isn't even close to the second most dangerous tea for seniors. Dangerous tea number 2, licorice root tea and licorice-flavored herbal blends. Linda discovered licorice root tea when she was looking for a natural way to soothe her stomach problems. At 71, she'd been dealing with digestive issues and thought this herbal tea was the perfect natural solution. Linda started drinking 2 cups of licorice root tea every day. Within 3 weeks, Linda's ankles started swelling. She felt constantly tired, and her blood pressure, which had been well controlled for years, suddenly spiked to dangerous levels. Linda ended up in the hospital with what doctors initially thought was heart failure. Here's the terrifying truth about licorice root tea. It contains a compound called glycyrrhizin that mimics a powerful hormone in your body called cortisol. After age 60, your body becomes much more sensitive to hormone-like compounds, and even small amounts can cause serious problems. Licorice root tea causes your kidneys to retain sodium and lose potassium. This combination is particularly dangerous for seniors because it can cause rapid fluid retention, dangerous blood pressure spikes, and potentially fatal heart rhythm problems. But here's what shocked me most about Linda's case. She was only drinking 2 cups a day of what seemed like a gentle herbal tea. Most people think herbal teas are automatically safe, but licorice root tea can be more dangerous than prescription medications. The sodium retention caused Linda's body to hold on to an extra 4 pounds of fluid in just 3 weeks. This extra fluid put enormous strain on her heart and caused her blood pressure to rise 40 points above her normal level. Even more concerning, licorice root tea can interact dangerously with common senior medications. If you're taking blood pressure medications, diabetes drugs, or blood thinners, licorice root can amplify their effects to dangerous levels. Linda's doctors initially couldn't figure out what was causing her sudden health problems because she hadn't changed any medications. It was only when a sharp nurse asked about herbal teas that they discovered the connection. When Linda stopped drinking licorice root tea, her swelling began improving within 48 hours. Within 2 weeks, her blood pressure returned to normal, and within a month, she felt better than she had in years. If you're looking for digestive support, try chamomile tea instead. Chamomile provides gentle stomach soothing without the dangerous hormonal effects of licorice root. Ginger tea is another excellent option that actually improves digestion without harmful side effects. If you're still watching, that tells me you care about your health. Do me a favor and hit the like button. It helps YouTube show this to other seniors who need it. The #1 most dangerous tea might be in your kitchen right now. Now, the #1 most dangerous tea for seniors, and this revelation will shock you. Dangerous tea. #1. Green tea, especially concentrated forms and multiple cups per day. This is the revelation that stuns most seniors because green tea has been marketed as the ultimate health drink. But here's what the marketing doesn't tell you. Green tea becomes increasingly dangerous after age 60, and drinking multiple cups daily can cause serious health problems. Dorothy's story perfectly illustrates this hidden danger. At 75, Dorothy had read countless articles about green tea's health benefits. She started drinking 4 cups of strong green tea every day, believing she was protecting her heart and brain. Within 6 weeks, Dorothy was experiencing heart palpitations, anxiety attacks, and severe insomnia. She couldn't sleep for more than 2 hours at a time, and she felt jittery and nervous throughout the day. Dorothy's family was so concerned, they insisted she see her doctor. Dorothy's doctor initially suspected anxiety or heart problems, but all her tests came back normal. It wasn't until Dorothy mentioned her new green tea habit that the pieces fell into place. Here's why green tea becomes dangerous after 60. Your body's ability to process caffeine decreases dramatically with age. Your liver enzymes slow down, your kidneys become less efficient, and your nervous system becomes more sensitive to stimulants. A cup of green tea contains 25 to 50 milligrams of caffeine, which might not seem like much compared to coffee. But when you drink multiple cups and your body can't clear the caffeine efficiently, it accumulates in your system like poison, building up over time. But caffeine isn't the only problem with green tea for seniors. Green tea contains compounds called catechins, particularly EGCG, that can interfere with iron absorption. Seniors are already at higher risk for anemia, and green tea can make this problem worse. Even more concerning, green tea catechins can interact dangerously with blood-thinning medications like warfarin. If you're taking blood thinners, green tea can either increase your bleeding risk or reduce the effectiveness of your medication. Dorothy was taking a low-dose aspirin daily for heart protection. The green tea was amplifying the blood-thinning effects, which explained why she was bruising more easily and had several nosebleeds. But here's the most shocking part. Dorothy was also experiencing what doctors call tea toxicity. The high levels of antioxidants in green tea that are supposed to be healthy were actually creating oxidative stress in her aging body. Think of it this way. Antioxidants are like firefighters. A few firefighters can put out a small fire effectively. But if you send 500 firefighters to put out a candle, they'll cause more damage than the fire itself. Dorothy's body was overwhelmed by the massive antioxidant load from 4 cups of strong green tea daily. Instead of protecting her cells, the excess antioxidants were interfering with normal cellular functions and creating inflammation. The insomnia Dorothy experienced wasn't just from caffeine. Green tea contains an amino acid called L-theanine that's supposed to be calming, but in high doses and in aging bodies, it can actually disrupt normal sleep patterns. Dorothy's heart palpitations were caused by a combination of caffeine accumulation, mineral imbalances from the tea's diuretic effects, and the stress her body was under from processing excessive antioxidants. When Dorothy reduced her green tea intake to just 1 weak cup in the morning, her symptoms began improving within days. Within 2 weeks, her sleep returned to normal, her anxiety disappeared, and her heart palpitations stopped. But here's what Dorothy learned that shocked her most. She could get the same health benefits of green tea from safer sources. White tea contains the same beneficial compounds as green tea, but in much lower, safer concentrations. Rooibos tea, also called redbush tea, provides antioxidants without any caffeine or compounds that interfere with medications. Chamomile tea offers relaxation benefits without the stimulation that can disrupt senior sleep patterns. If you absolutely must drink green tea, limit yourself to 1 weak cup in the morning and never drink it within 6 hours of bedtime. Steep it for only 2 minutes to reduce the caffeine and catechin content. But the safest approach for seniors is to choose alternatives that provide health benefits without the risks. Now let me share the 3 safest tea alternatives that actually provide health benefits specifically for seniors. Safe alternative number 1, rooibos tea. Rooibos, pronounced rooibos, is naturally caffeine-free and rich in minerals that seniors need, including calcium, iron, and zinc. Unlike green tea, rooibos doesn't interfere with medication absorption and actually supports bone health. Helen switched from green tea to rooibos at age 73 and noticed improved sleep quality within a week. The natural minerals in rooibos helped reduce her leg cramps, and she loved the naturally sweet taste that didn't require added sugar. Safe alternative number 2, chamomile tea. Chamomile is perfect for seniors because it promotes relaxation without interfering with medications. It can help with digestive issues, reduce inflammation, and improve sleep quality. All common concerns for people over 60. Frank started drinking chamomile tea an hour before bed and found his sleep quality improved dramatically. Unlike the green tea he used to drink, chamomile actually supported his body's natural rhythms instead of disrupting them. Safe alternative number 3, ginger tea. Fresh ginger tea supports digestion, reduces inflammation, and can help with nausea, all without the risks associated with caffeine or strong herbal compounds. Ginger is also safe with most medications and actually supports heart health. Margaret switched from licorice root tea to fresh ginger tea for her stomach issues. Not only did her digestive problems improve, but her blood pressure remained stable, and she didn't experience any of the dangerous side effects she'd had with licorice. Here's what I want you to understand. Giving up dangerous teas doesn't mean giving up tea altogether. It means choosing wisely to protect your health while still enjoying the comfort and ritual of tea drinking. Your body after 60 is like a finely tuned instrument that requires gentler care. The teas that energized you in your 40s and 50s can overwhelm your system now. But the right teas can actually support your health and help you feel better than you have in years. Let me recap the 3 dangerous teas we discussed today. Tea number 3, Earl Grey and bergamot-flavored teas that interfere with mineral absorption and medication processing. Tea number 2, licorice root tea that can cause dangerous fluid retention, blood pressure spikes, and heart problems. Tea number 1, green tea in multiple cups or strong concentrations that can cause caffeine toxicity, medication interactions, and oxidative stress. The good news is you don't have to give up tea, just choose wisely. Rooibos, chamomile, and ginger teas provide health benefits without the risks. If you're currently drinking any of the dangerous teas we discussed, don't stop suddenly if you're a heavy drinker. Reduce gradually over a week to avoid withdrawal symptoms. Replace them with safer alternatives that you actually enjoy. Which one shocked you the most? Comment below. I reply to as many as I can. Many seniors tell me they had no idea their healthy tea habit was causing their health problems. If you found this useful, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Next week, we'll reveal the 5 morning foods that rebuild weak legs after 60. Your independence might depend on knowing this information. Remember, taking care of your health after 60 isn't about giving up everything you enjoy. It's about making informed choices that support your body's changing needs. Choose teas that work with your body, not against it. This video is for educational purposes only and not medical advice. Please consult your doctor before making changes, especially if you're taking medications or have health conditions. Your golden years should be about enjoying life, not worrying about hidden health dangers. Make smart choices, stay informed, and keep thriving.